right, man. What is going on?
Getting it. Casey Wallace getting the start tonight because Dort is out with a sprained ankle. Last I saw.
All right.
Giddy corner three. Cash money.
Money, dude. Josh looking solid right now. 2 women in the game.
All right, man. What's this Jazz team made of? Good as they were last year.
Nah, dude. Well, they also have a lot of pieces that are still being worked out right now.
Yeah. I don't
So,
see Walker Kessler out there.
no, he's injured tonight.
Laurie Markkinen's not out there.
Nope, injured tonight too.
So that was a big block by Chet, huh?
That was nice, dude. Ooh,
Sometimes J Dub,
drop that shit.
when Chet he blocks it so big that it's hard to tell he blocked it. I don't know if that makes any
Yeah,
sense.
or it's so high up, it's like no way he got that. You know?
Exactly. So we're up 6-0. We just had a turnover, but we're playing good defense. They got Jordan Clarkson. He just got a shot blocked by Kaysen, dude. Wow. Dude, Kaysen is really good at defense.
Yeah, dude. He looks really good right there.
Ooh, there goes Shay. Big block on a proven star the other day, too, because that's like Jordan Clarkson's thing, man. Just block his shot, especially people his size. Like, he's a killer.
Yeah, man. Sorry, I'm having a hard time hearing you.
Oh, for real?
I'm just moving some things around here, trying to figure this out.
Yo, it could be my shit. Let me change up my. Let me change it up. All right, I'm gonna have to jump out. I'll be right back.
Let's see if we can get this working, guys. Sorry about this. Unk, what's up, guys? What's up, Bluegill, Blake, James? Man, it's good to see you all. Mark and I are figuring out the sound system. Usually gets us a couple seconds to get in sync here, but once we're in sync, we'll be good. What's up, man?
What's up? Can you hear me now?
Oh, hell yeah, dude. Much better.
All right. Fuck that other thing.
Yeah, dude. Night and day difference, dude. I couldn't listen to the game and hear you.
Oh, okay. Well, shit.
Yeah, there we go. Everybody else is saying much better too, man.
All right, good. Well, that new
Thanks,
cord
Unk.
is not getting it done. Let's put it that way.
All
But I
right,
appreciate you taking care of me and trying to get my shit going, dude. For real.
we'll get it working for sure
So,
eventually.
growing pains. There, dub.
Oh,
That was almost a dangerous play. Who fired that pass? Was that Giddy? I couldn't tell. It was just such a fast pass, you know. That's
I
a
don't
Giddy
know.
style
I was gonna
pass.
say it was Kaysen, but it could have been Giddy.
I want to see it
What's up,
again, but
Carson?
it was an
Yeah,
insane.
Carson, we've got a lot of people in the chat in the Oklahoma City area. We are definitely advocating for this vote to go yes. We would hate to see it leave Oklahoma City because that's what it comes down to is if they vote no and everybody's okay with that, then Thunder won't be in Oklahoma City for much longer. So vote yes, keep Oklahoma City in or Thunder in Oklahoma City. Keep them together.
Yeah, dude. I think if they vote no, they'll have another chance to make it right.
You
But
think so?
I think so. I don't think it's one and done on this.
I mean, that's all they did is one and done for Seattle, though, man.
Not necessarily. They tried a lot of other efforts, but
Offensive. There we go. Going that way.
so Yeah, it could be really problematic though.
What's up, Sabbath? Bluegill, that's the thing I was talking to Mark on our last podcast about is I've grown like if this happened a couple 3 years ago when Mark and I were starting this podcast, if the Oklahoma City Thunder left Oklahoma City 3 years ago, I would have just dropped Oklahoma City as my team. Like as much as I loved Oklahoma City, like I couldn't have had a good feeling about Oklahoma City leaving or Thunder leaving Oklahoma City. And through this though, this podcast and all of you guys, like I think that even if Oklahoma City Thunder left Oklahoma City, there'd always be the support of Oklahoma City. And to me, that's something that's special. And you know, it's nice. It's a
But I
beautiful
mean,
thing, bro.
I think that the people who really marketed this bill didn't necessarily do a very good job at other benefits the city will get by getting a state of the art arena.
I know, dude, right?
Chat. Like a lot of acts won't come like musical acts, Oklahoma City because they don't have enough like ability to handle like multiple trucks for unloading and
Yep.
stuff. So I think if people called it more like the Taylor Swift,
Yeah.
act, then it would probably got passed pretty a lot faster in Oklahoma. But
The Taylor Swift act.
yeah, okay, city.
Oh my gosh, dude.
Um, so I
All
think
right.
it'll get passed, bro.
And the one thing though that like the constant thing I'm seeing that people have an issue with it is that it's $900 million base for the base model of the stadium. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's the biggest thing I'm constantly hearing. And here's the thing you guys got to understand is the ownership and Presti are not going to fuck over the city. They're just not going to do that, guys. So for anybody to be like, "Oh, Oklahoma City Thunder is just going to fuck over the city," it's not going to go down like that. If you look at the economic output of what the Thunder have brought to Oklahoma City is much more than even the team cost when the Bennett bought the Oklahoma City Thunder. So I mean, it's to me like 25 years is a lifetime of understanding that this is going to bring millions and millions and millions and hundreds of millions and billions of dollars into Oklahoma City. It's just not it's a much bigger deal. So
Well, like I think the equivalent year, the first generation of Thunder was like 2010.
hmm,
We're 2023. We saw a lot of basketball, and so that's twice as long as in the team for. But I mean,
you're right.
it's a lot of musical acts. Dude, they hit Tulsa, but they don't come to
Yep.
Oklahoma City. And
Weird.
yeah, it's the arena. So if we can secure it, I think a lot of people will be a lot very surprised about what happens in the city because I think it's the 20th largest city by population now.
Yeah,
And
it is.
Mick Cornett, the David Holt, the mayor, was saying that what like the 48th largest city
Yeah.
or something like that. So when he gives the team a lot of credit for the growth, I think it's going to continue to happen. So everybody's going to benefit from this of like you know paying that extra penny on sales tax, which is not a small deal
Yeah.
for a lot of people. If
Sure.
they shop in Oklahoma City and stuff like that, like I get it. You know, just do it for us.
Dude, in 2009 I left Oklahoma City, bro. Right?
Hmm.
And so Oklahoma City Thunder was in the midst of their 2008 2009 season when I left Oklahoma City. And it's truly spectacular. Carson put it up there and deleted it. But um, it's really spectacular to how much Oklahoma City has grown around the Thunder. And if you look at the stadium and when it was, originally there, then and everything else that's popped up around there, man, it's truly spectacular. You got so much more there. And I can't even imagine the city without the Oklahoma City Thunder. Like it's a it's all together now. What's up,
definitely
Kevin?
want
Wayne?
that.
Blake?
What's up, Blake? Dude, we'll fight for it. It's not over if it's just this one vote, but let's get it done. I do think the ownership put a lot at risk by only, but people weren't going to be
But
happy no matter what.
I mean, I understand what you're saying. Like $50 million is such a small amount, but there's so much more to this because like we don't know if they could have just decided to leave,
Yeah,
and the mayor gets there and says, "What is it going to take?" It's like, well, I don't want to invest anything else in this, We
yeah.
don't
Like
know
people
what's
are
happening
offering
behind the
us
scenes.
$2-3 billion for it.
Yeah, like we have no idea the behind the scenes situation. So yeah.
I mean, it's gutsy for spaghetti
Slob.
slob.
That's awesome, bro.
Wizard.
He's a slob.
He's a
Let's
slob
just call
wizard.
him Slob
Saw that
Wizard.
coming. Not as early as Giddy did, but as soon as I saw Shea get past his man, it was like Josh was already throwing the pass. Like the ball was already leaving his hands when Shea finally got past his man. It was crazy.
Oh yeah. I mean, I would say the second Shea started cutting, the ball left Josh's hands.
Nice
Like there
pass
was
by
even
Josh. Trey. Yeah,
man,
man.
Josh is
Distributor.
all over tonight, bro.
Get that ball
Offensive
around.
boards, assist, hitting a three.
Uh, Getting up the court. Oh, gets it to Shea.
Carson, you should be worried. I'm worried. I'll be honest with you. I would have thought that there's way more people that would be excited about keeping Oklahoma City Thunder, but I've seen so much other. So,
I just think that the
do,
team lacks the support overall that they had a few years ago.
yeah.
So it's challenging to get that and under these conditions. So we're gonna get it done, man.
I hope so. Crazy thinking is it's all come down to this, though.
Tomorrow, huh? Dude, that'd be crazy if the people ended up voting not to keep him after building the arena and that'd be crazy, dude. You're kind of
Okay,
bumming me
but
out.
like my question is this: is that if you're a Thunder fan, you're passionate about the Thunder, right? This is the only thing on the ballot. Am I right with that?
All right, that's the only thing
I
I
don't know
know of.
about that. So if it's the only thing on the ballot and you're really passionate about the Thunder, you're going to be going in. If you don't give a shit about basketball, you know what I'm saying? You're not going in. You're not going to waste your time. It's Oklahoma City Thunder fans have an opportunity to just like blow this out of the water completely.
Get there early.
Get their off. No, you can't do that, guys.
No,
Don't
no,
do that.
just get there early. Get your grandmother in the car. Tell her to buy her some Brahms. Yeah, dude. I don't know, man. I word because the only people I know who are voting no. So
Yeah.
Joe for
Hi, Joe.
corner 3. So should we trip, dude? About worst case scenario,
I mean,
or
like I
not
think
yet?
that's the thing is that like for this not to pass and for Oklahoma City just to be like, well, I mean, we tried our best. We can't keep you. You know what I'm saying? Would have to be pretty shitty. I don't think that's happening. I
I
just
just don't
don't.
have any sense of what the like the polls or anything on it.
Well, like there's not much stuff on there, man. There's just not. There's not much information.
Yeah,
And I think
I'm
that's
gonna
one
look
thing
it
that
up
we
real
have to
quick.
take a step back and look at because, like, when's the last time a team's voted on this? Like Sacramento, right? I don't know. It's been
I don't know.
well, 3 zips, $20. What? So a friend was nice, dude. Yeah, dude, you can make some great RSO, which ultimately makes you some good syrup.
Man,
So yeah, dude, 3 zips, $20, man. That's a go.
see, I do think if this that even the people who vote no want to keep the team.
Yeah,
I think
they just
that's
want more money.
all. Like when you look at it, 50 million. Like no ownership group has invested less,
Yeah,
and I feel like that's sort of what they're pissed off about. I don't know what would be interested, and I
yeah,
think it could be a real problem. I do think that a potential path forward, even with a no vote, which Seattle spent a lot of time trying to figure that out, and they couldn't get it.
you're right.
I don't see David Holt or the city council letting the team just like giving their best shot.
But
Like,
that's my point is that like Oklahoma City, like they can vote no for this, but then at what point does Mayor Holt say, um, it doesn't matter what you guys say, you know? Like what is his ability to do as a mayor?
I mean, I don't know. It's like this would be like it's like the first three maps programs. So I don't know what.
Yeah, because why they voted for the first 3 maps programs because it's all about helping our school systems and the
Well,
roads
and
and
fixing
you
the
know,
the downtown and things like
yeah.
Bricktown and
it's-
those.
So if we're gonna take my point about that is that like I would yeah, I just yeah. You're taking all the improvement money now that you've given in the city.
Jang with a dunk, bro. Baseline drive, great cut, pass by Shea. Yeah, I see what you're saying there. I think that's got to be a big point too, right? Like, there we go,
Like
steal
I
by
don't want
Shea.
Shay, yes. I don't want Oklahoma City to lose the Thunder, but I also want more than anything, I want the Oklahoma City, to be able to continue to grow as a community. And if you take all your growth money out of that, I can understand and think why people are stopping and saying no, 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 no. Because then what? We're gonna have to go half of percent higher in tax to get more money to that, which is inevitable. That means
Jang at the free throw line hits the first. By 18, 2:49 left in the first.
so. What do you feel about that though?
I
Like,
mean, there's a lot on the table here. And
I hope Oklahoma City keeps the Thunder. I really do. I've enjoyed
yeah.
being able to be a Oklahoma City Thunder fan. You know,
Oh yeah. This is not a small deal to us, obviously. But
we take this serious, like everybody does around here.
so some of the things people say are like it shouldn't be like a take it or leave it situation. There should be more like.
Sure,
But do you think this might be we may get?
offense foul, sweet.
I didn't see the
Well,
offensive foul.
this is the one thing I keep going back to. Okay, so I want to know more information before I make a statement like that. I want to know more information about how this was handled in Seattle. At what point did, Clay Bennett and the guys pull the plug like that? And also, I want to know more about Bank One, the owner of the Oklahoma City Thunder. I want to know more information about him because like he's the one with the money bags. So there's more investigation to be done here, and I think that over the next couple of weeks we're going to have to be doing it because I don't know if it has enough steam to be able to pass. Man, I appreciate that, Bluegill. And if you guys haven't, really take a moment and look at Ret Jet Printer. Look at his little YouTube stuff that he does. He does a lot of good for a lot of people. He's always giving out and he's always doing some great stuff. And he keeps track of the stuff that he does. The other day he did a Superman. He did me this awesome Big Lebowski back here behind my head. So definitely take a look at his stuff. Follow him, like his shit because he's definitely worth it, man.
For sure. Appreciate what you do. So let's talk about the lineup we got out there right now. As we close out the first quarter, we're up by 10. We got Shea, Will, Joe, Jang, and Misic.
Yeah, dude.
Interesting
Jang is
lineup.
balling. Dalo just threw it out there. 4 points, 1 rebound in 1 minute. I like this team, man.
It's an interesting lineup. Lots of passing.
Well, but you got Shea doing his thing,
Yeah.
Like that's the thing that I love about this right here is that you got a team that's just built around Shea and Shea's
Hey.
attributes and what he's good at. He's loves cutting, finding the open 3-point shot for the guys. This is exactly what he needs. And he's got a guy that finds him open at anywhere on the court. He's got a J Will willing to do whatever it takes to get that ball to him. Like this is exactly what he needs to be successful. So Coach D, another phenomenal job at putting a team around Shea that we haven't seen around Shea before. It's pretty cool.
Yeah. Sorry about that. Definitely feels like the first time. On the clock, 8 on the shot clock.
They waited that for a long time to call 24, bro.
Dude, Sexton used to be a killer, dude. I don't know what happened to him. Much usage early in his career.
Um, yeah, and I think the West is a whole lot different than the East when it comes to point guards. I would consider the East being a little bit easier than the West as far as guards.
Yeah.
If you look at the East guards and their top guards versus the West top guards, I think there's a incredible difference.
Jang for 3. 7 points.
Turk, anyone ever heard of Turp Talk Syrup? I have
Turp
not.
Talk.
Well, Blake, you sent me the picture
Let's see. I
earlier.
just saw that. Just saw that in a picture. Dude, is it
Dude,
is it better?
I want to know these things. Speaking of syrup, I should get my syrup on. I make it sound like a whole lot cooler than it is. I'm gonna be sipping the syrup, but
Sir.
really not as cool as that. Pretty fucking lame, guys. The elixir THC syrup made with RSO.
Mm,
And Blake's is flexing his muscles over there. His $10.
dude.
Man, hey Mark,
Yeah.
got a question for you, man.
What's up?
You know what hot bitches say to guys with big dicks?
Um, Tell me.
What?
What did you say?
Do you know what hot bitches say to guys with big dicks?
Yeah, but why don't you tell me what you're thinking?
No. Come on, man.
I'm not gonna say no, but whatever.
I don't know either, bro.
Yeah, man, I know the answer to that one.
I don't know. Just wondering. I was wondering if you knew, bro. That's all.
Yeah, of course I know, bro. Duh, dude. Who do you think you're talking to?
It's commercial, man. Come on.
My problems.
I asked Blake it earlier today. Man, I got a whole case of the Yingling Flight, man. This stuff is fire, man.
Yingling?
What's that?
You said
Yeah,
Yingling Flight?
Yingling Flight.
Yeah.
Stuff is good, dude. All right, Kevin, you saw it coming?
Like what, dude? Come on. Yo, I got into it with some guy on the YouTube thing, man. B. Kelly.
I saw that. No, he's pretty good usually. The guy that you got into it with, man.
I know, but
I've had a really good bunch of conversations with him, but people in Josh Giddey, they either like love Josh Giddey or they think that he's literally the devil. So, which, I mean, to each his own. There you go, Kenny.
I felt bad for just being so. No matter who he was, it was like he just kind of stepped in. Sort of one of my pet peeves. Ooh. 17-point lead out of nowhere. Like, because it was about, we were just about tied at 20.
Yeah,
You know what I
we
mean? It
put
was
this
ready.
team.
Very similar
This team,
score.
bro. And then you just interchange Shea and J Dub, you know?
Yeah, they throw Kenny out there and Wiggins. So you get a little bit of rotation in there, but definitely still got that score with what a pass. Wiggins, who missed the bunny. He didn't have balance. He was going away from the basket.
Yeah,
But he was
and I'm gonna
close.
say this about Rookie of the Year is that like Victor just had a 2020 game, right? And
Yeah.
yet Chet is still ranked above Victor in most polls. So it's going to take a lot for Victor to be able to beat Chet because if he's already leading most polls at this early in the season, it means that he's like taken over the NBA and everybody's incredibly infatuated with Chet right now, more so than Victor, which is kind of interesting to me because I didn't see that one coming in until at least like I don't know, mid-January, but like
I
he's
thought it
already
meant
getting like did you see he's got the nod for early really early all-star vote? Yeah, so they did it and then Shea was the first all-star voter or voted guard and then Chet was the first big man off the bench.
damn.
So like you can tell like he's getting this massive respect from all of the league.
Well, I watched the 20 game, and I
Yeah.
was like, obviously Victor's a talent like we've never seen before, but I think that kind of got everybody carried away, and then now they're seeing what Chet can actually do.
Yeah.
Like, oh, there you go.
J-Dub, bro. I'm pulling
Damn,
up the
dude,
stats on him tonight. What the hell?
stepping into that shot, dude.
Dude is like in his flow.
I feel like with Chet, like he was seriously flirting with 50, 40, 90, and that could be like he competes to put up,
Yeah.
and he's 7. Like, I get that, like, you're looking at a player like Victor and you're saying could be elite in the post and maybe eventually elite from behind the arc. But
Yeah.
Chet is already AD-esque way.
Yep.
Like, I mean, sure, he's not putting up 30 a night yet, but it's not hard to see how it will happen when he really. And I think Victor is just the new shiny object, and I think I'm trying to realize that like what Chet does is just like we've never seen it before ever.
It's true.
Boom!
Wow. That's the second of the night, bro.
Woo! That's 10 points for Jang. He just got back from the G League.
Dang,
He was
dude.
playing their last game. I saw
Bro, he is
a
balling.
highlight package from the G League earlier in the day. So
Wow.
they get him playing where he needs to be. We said it. He went down to the G League earlier too. We said it's not, get his confidence
You
back, get
can't
him playing the right way.
you can't in the new NBA look at going to the G League as demotion. It's simply getting minutes, finding your role. And if your G League's doing a good job, your role will be the same in the G League or in the NBA. And I want to take a moment though, and I'll be honest with you, is my favorite player in the G League right now, man,
Hmm.
was our second round pick this year,
Johnson, Keontae Johnson.
Keontae, bro. He is straight up 20 points a game, 7 rebounds, like just balling down there, bro. He's shooting like
Give
almost
it to
40%
Jang.
from free throw, 56% from the field goal range. Dude, he's straight up balling, dude.
Dude, they're still not finding Jang on the perimeter. The Jazz aren't. So his shot, I'm not sure they're like going all in on his shot yet. It looks so smooth. He doesn't really bring it down.
Yeah, he doesn't.
There's been some moments with Jang where it was like, are the Thunder doing with him?
Yeah.
Like what was he someone they just got to protect the J-Dub pick?
Yeah.
Um those are different questions we've had. But
Oh,
it's clear Jang is a huge like you don't put as much investment in him as they've done and have him play this well this young and not
sure.
happy with his development.
No, I agree. And yeah, I think it's one of those things where it wasn't Walker Kessler at pick 13th, you know?
Yeah, I
So
think
for
that's
me,
right.
like this is one of those things where everybody's been seeing Walker Kessler dominate in Utah Jazz, right? So, um, people have just been saying all these things, and that's where I like to go back to is that like Usman Jang just needs time to develop of what type of player he is, and you know, then we can talk about this or that. But if he has anything to do with what he's doing tonight and what he's able to do, like that's the key right there.
Well, he plays like this at the G League. Like him, his size, his skill set. Can you get him to play like this
Yeah,
real NBA game? And I know it's just one game, and the league is about consistency.
yeah,
But I'm seeing a lot of payoff for that effort, a lot faster than you would think for someone who really, when he was with the Breakers, he didn't really come on to the second half of his season. Last year was
yeah,
his rookie year. So we weren't really expecting anything from him. Like that was something we discussed early and often.
yeah. I do. What was?
So for his second year, for him to actually be contributing, no, this is just one game, but I'm getting really hyped about his potential. Like
No doubt,
he's been
dude.
hurt, he's got to stay healthy. Things have got to go. But man, this guy he's huge for his shot. He like I don't know, dude. I don't want to get carried away with comparing him to all-time greats. The shot just smoothness, the release time, it's very nice.
Yeah, and you give him 5 years in the NBA. By the time his second contract comes around and it's team friendly, because it will be, this guy has an unbelievable chance to be a huge piece of this puzzle for Oklahoma City. So time and playing time is all this young man needs.
All right, so Dub's got it. It's hitting Jang in the corner. We got Jang, Chet, Kenny, and Misic, which is another. Oh, there you go. Great pass by to Jang under the basket
Wow.
for a dunk. Second
Damn,
dunk,
dude.
2 dunks, 2 threes, plus a couple of free throws. 12 points, 15 point. And Misic is getting playing time. Jenkins getting a rebound. Talk to me about Micic.
Dude, he's doing his thing out there right now.
Why hasn't
Finding
he been playing
people.
much?
He's just finding his rhythm in the NBA. I think every
Nice
single one of
pass
these
by Jang.
guys, they can
Played.
play in the NBA at different teams with different organizations, but the reality is finding your rhythm with the team isn't as easy as some players make it seem to be out to be. And Micic is one of those players, and Poku right now is one of those players, and Trey Mann is one of those players, and it's nothing against those guys. And
No
one.
way, dude. Dub made an incredibly athletic layup attempt, but he missed it and he gathered his rebound, got ball fake, and one layup. Elite. Lessons learned from last year.
Dude, our 2022 draft picks have right now let's just say 23 points between them in
Wow.
the quarter and a half.
Damn, dude. You're counting Chet's in there?
No, I should count Chet's in there
He's
too, but
drafted.
Chet has 5, so
He wasn't a rookie that year, but we got
damn,
three
dude.
guys drafted last year. 3 second-year players, Kenny and a rookie out there in Cason Wallace. I mean, and we have so much maturity, dude.
Dude, so much maturity.
Chet with about the high post, kicks it to Cason at the wing. It's a good shot. It was a really good recognition by Chet very quickly. Triple team around him. He found the open guy. The ball didn't go in, but you just love basketball IQ on display.
Yeah, it's the ball movement, man. You got to keep it
Yeah.
going.
Nice
Oh,
Dub
wow.
making plays.
Wow,
That's the second
J-Dub.
assist to a wide open guy under the basket. He just draws so much attention.
Man, it's J-Dub's got 3 assists, Shea's got 3 assists, and Giddy's got 3 assists, man. That's great to see.
Yeah, it is.
Sharing that rock. Josh Giddey's got 6 rebounds in 8 minutes, man. That's crazy, man.
Wow. Yeah, he's been a monster on the boards. And he's only, like you said, played a couple minutes. Just dang, it was kind of a
Chet's
sloppy
going by the
possession the whole way.
poster. Oh,
Keontae
I
George
thought Chet was
finished
going to
over
get him.
Keontae George got taken out by Kenny. That was
Delay
a
of game.
fascinating little thing. So Keontae does an incredible layup
Look
over
how
Chet.
close Chet was, man.
Yeah, I love Keontae. I liked him in the draft process quite a bit. But the hustle after the play, they want to review it. I think Kenny probably deserves a technical foul for what he did.
No,
bro.
100% here. He pushed him down. Kenny deserves to get teed up, man. I'll be honest.
Okay. I think we agree to that.
I'm one of those guys that can be honest about a situation. And this is one of those things where, you get what you get with Kenny Hustle. And sometimes the bonehead plays are bonehead plays, but this is not one of those, I would say, really bad bonehead plays. I would say it's a technical worthy, but Keontae George does flop here.
He does flop.
And kicks the ball. So there is stuff to be said around here that I don't think Kenny's going to get.
He kicks the ball.
See, he kicks the ball. He
Kenny
stands
doesn't
in
really
his way.
push him. He just kind of trips over the ball a little bit.
Yeah, but Kenny's hands go out.
They do, but it's not. When you see it from the other angle, it doesn't really look like but from one angle, it definitely looks like whatever. I mean, you want to keep need unnecessary bullshit. What they're saying, but
yeah, Kenny got teed up, guys. Kenny got teed up.
This angle, I get that why you would think that because he
He
looks like
does. He takes his left hand and he pushes him.
I see it from that, but this angle right here, like it doesn't push, like whatever. It's got to be our ball. That's for damn sure. It's really insignificant as long as the refs recognize that we get the ball. High school, it would be like I'd be pissed if the team got the ball too. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely, man.
But we only have a 14-point lead right now, which is not bad. It's just like we were stretching 20 seconds ago. Giddy with another assist, Kaysen backdoor cut. That took like 4 seconds. Balls in play, bucket.
Dude. I'm telling you, has something going on tonight, guys. Just watch him, guys. Just watch what he does. Something's going on with Josh. He's in the flow. It's like the game's coming to him. He's not forcing it.
Damn, more free throws. It's like every time the game starts, free throw it out.
Dude, it's just getting the pits, man. That's what happens. Slow the game down. Yeah, man.
Indeed. It's interesting because Shea isn't back, bro. No, he is. What am I saying? Didn't he just come back
Yeah,
though?
he just came in. Maybe one possession. He came out when came in when Kenny Hustle came out.
Giddy shoots it.
Wow.
Oh,
Drip that shit, bro.
dude, Kelly Olynyk goes out. Giddy looked past, and then lined up and shot.
That
You're
was
not gonna
nice,
guard
dude.
me. Oh, there you go.
Oh,
Chet knocks it out. Shea gets the ball. We're out and running 3-on-1.
doom
And Shea
doom.
lays it in.
16-point, bro.
Just like that. 4:11 on the clock.
6 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists, and only 1 turnover for Josh Giddey, man. That's beautiful. Shea for the night, 13 points, 1 steal, 4 assists. Super efficient. 5 for 8. J Will, man, or J Dub is 11 points. He's got 3 assists, 3 rebounds, 2 for 2 and 3-pointers, 3 for 3 from the free throw line, and 3 for 6 from field goals. He's looking stellar out there. And Usman Jang is pretty much perfect out there. 4 for 4, 2 for 2, and 2 for 2 for the free throw line. 2 rebounds, 1 assist, 12 points in 10 minutes. Dude is doing some things, guys.
Think about what
What's up,
happened.
George?
What's up, buddy? Think about what happens when Jang shows up in the scouting report. When teams are after planning for this guy and they're like, okay, you can't lead.
Oh, the kiss cam. Oh, wow. Yeah, man. That
Yeah.
syrup is good, by the way.
Oh, dude.
I gotta say, if it wasn't for bluegill, man. I can't say that we would ever have gotten into tree sap.
Hell no.
I know, like he should be like doing the advertisements in Oklahoma for the tree sap.
For sure. Yeah, dude, a bunch of people on it.
The game was amazing, dude. Seriously. Yeah. Chet's fouled for 3-point shot. Yeah, that was amazing.
What seems like every year we get a couple of really great games. This year we've already gotten several of them. So who knows? Maybe it's just beginning. Maybe it's all downhill from here.
Ooh, Shea, nice. That's some great defense by Shea, man. He took that contact and was able to.
Tests. There you go,
Oh,
Shea.
wow. He made that look
18
easy with
points.
his left hand, dude. Shit, dude.
Got
Yes.
the ball.
Yes.
Kaysen.
Kaysen got.
Giddy.
They didn't give that steal to Kaysen. They gave that steal to, it looks like Josh.
All right. Kaysen's such a great defender already, man. I've never seen a be so good as a guard.
You're absolutely right, dude. On defense,
Yeah.
especially,
Yeah.
like you got to go back to.
Pass by Josh, dude. It's not going to count as an assist, but what a beautiful pass.
You got to go back to
Beautiful.
like Gary Payton type players, man. You know what I'm saying? Like those are the type of players you got to go back when you look at Case and Wallace and say that type of defender is like the game changer Gary Payton was coming into the league on defense, where people are like, "Dang, that guy can lock him down."
They call it charge. What the fuck? That is not a charge.
He called it before he even hit him.
Coach wants to challenge it bad. So late.
I just don't like the fact that the ref had already made up the decision before Josh ran into him. You know?
That is double dribble, man. What the hell is that? Damn, dude. That Josh charge was some serious bullshit. I mean, I could be wrong. I would like to see a different angle on that play, but it just did not seem like in any way he was accelerating. His shoulder was lowered or anything. It was just like a fall down.
Yeah, I don't get it. But then again, I'm not a ref, and I'm glad I'm not. I'll be honest with you. I don't like to be yelled at by people. I'd make the worst ref in the world.
Yeah, dude.
Wow, where's the contact? Holy shit.
They're letting people really rough Josh up.
You think it's on purpose because they're
Oh
trying to teach him
yeah,
a lesson, or
for sure.
the NBA? Oh man. You're getting a lot of back and forth.
Oh, Chet went down. He's not feeling good, dude. He might have a
No, he didn't
he's
get
up, but
concussion. His back, bro.
back.
Yeah, dude.
He contests everything going full speed. It's crazy. He has this reckless abandon.
Yeah, dude. Shoulder and back, man. But it's all right though. I've done that a few times. It's not fun. It hurts. I did that at the OBU up in Shawnee, Oklahoma, man.
Yeah.
And they had this weird like goals in that awful old gym of theirs.
Yeah.
And I took one of those right to the fucking shoulder and face.
Damn.
Get pretty hyped up, man.
Keep the ball. 14 on shot clock. Lead. And pulling Chet out. You think they're gonna check him?
Oh yeah, absolutely, 100%. They're gonna.
What a pass by Josh. Oh, not an assist, but another incredible let's play. Leading shooter into the shot they want.
I would like to have. I would like to see Nick Gallo on our TV, bro.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man. Doing the play by play. I don't know if you guys ever listen to his games that he calls because he does it a couple times a year, but
Blue regularly.
he's so good, man. Like he knows his shit. He's on top of it. I'm not saying anything against Chris Fisher because Chris Fisher's good, man, but I just feel it so much more with Nick.
You're not feeling Chris, bro?
No, I didn't say anything about Chris. I'm just saying is like I just like Nick. I like the fact that he was a baby Nick when he came to the Oklahoma City Thunder, and like he learned how to change diapers in the Oklahoma City Thunder. You know?
Oh, dude, Casey got a block on Jackson. He's screaming at the ref, but dude, what a block by block he's on Carson.
Wow, dude.
I mean, on Clarkson.
How did he get that, dude?
He just
Wow, dude.
so
Wow.
patient with his jump. He waits till the player commits. And like
That's crazy, man.
the angle he takes. Oh, what a split double team. He got it off. Count it.
Shea, dude.
Shea
That
split
was
the
so
double team.
unselfish, bro.
It looked like he was gonna throw up a wild the inside the arc, and he just sprays it.
Wow,
Dope.
dude. That's 100% good, dude. That's 100% good, dude.
It's like 1/10 of a second close though. 4, 3, 2, 1. It's out of his hand.
Oh, it's good. It's good.
Oh my! It's not even a tenth of a second, dude. It's less than a tenth of a.
All he needs is 0.3 to get a shot off, bro. Think about that, dude. How many guys do you know that? 0.3 is all he needs, dude.
What an ending to the. I mean, really a great half of basketball, bro.
Oh, yeah.
16. It could be 20, but who cares?
Dude, yes,
Jang,
dude.
the Jang game, bro. It's a Jang game.
It is, dude. That's sick, dude. That was fast. That was great. That's what happens, man. Some good Thunder basketball right now, man. Let's get some stats in here.
Get the stats up in here.
All right. So 15 for Shea. Man, but really, let's just talk about our bench, man. We'll get to the starters in a second because the starters did good, but our bench has probably had, I would say, maybe our um best bench half I've seen in a while.
Okay.
So Usman Jang 12 points, Kenny Hustle 2, Isaiah Joe has 2 threes, Aaron Wiggins 3 points. Mischitz got in there. He's got an assist and got a rebound. Kenny Hustle's got 2 rebounds. We got assists by Udman Jang, Jay Will, Kenny Hustle. I mean, it's just great stuff by our bench, passing the ball, getting through stuff. You've got a block shot for Cason Wallace, or he has 2 block shots. He's usually on our bench. It's throwing me off right here. So he's got 4 points, 2 blocks, 2 assists, 2 rebounds. in the 15 minutes he's played so far. Josh Giddey, 8 points, 8 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 steal. He's playing incredible, man. Incredibly efficient, 3 for 7 from field goal, 2 for 3 from 3 point range. Playing truly spectacular. Shea, 6 for 11 from field goal for the night. He has 15 points, 1 steal, 4 assists, and 1 rebound. He is doing some great things. J Dub, man. J Dub, 11 points. He hasn't scored a lot in the second quarter, but 11 points nonetheless. 3 assists, 3 rebounds, and he is 2 for 2 on 3 pointers, 3 for 3 on free throws, and 3 for 6 on field goals. And Chet, man, Chet's got 5 points, 1 block, 1 steal, 1 assist, 2 rebounds. Just doing very much Chet things out there, helping the team, contesting everything, and looking really sharp.
Blocks Kaysen's had, both of them on Jordan Clarkson jump shots. I don't remember
Yes,
Jordan
dude.
Clarkson ever getting a jump shot blocked.
Yeah, man, he's got that shot, dude. You're right. You're absolutely right. Oh
How
man,
does Kaysen do it already without fouling? Like,
there's certain things that you can't teach, right? And that's what Kaysen does out there, man. Is that he does everything that a coach and a um um developmental staff tries to teach, but they can't always teach. He just has this elite way of playing defense that you look at and you're like, you just want to see him play in 3, 5, 6, 7 years, because if he's this good right now, like what is his ceiling? And that's what I just love about this pick with Sam Presti and Kaysen here at 10. Like you got him because like the upskill on what we're seeing with Kaysen is something that is truly spectacular, not normal.
Mixing Jang's minutes, and I don't know. Like, you look down the list, like we're playing less and less veterans. Like Jay Will's getting
Yeah,
minutes. You mentioned Giddy. Obviously, J Dub's playing great. Um, it's really fascinating. He's out there playing, but he's not really like needed to play. Roles a little bit minimized, and
sure.
yeah, he's. But if everybody's contributing, then it really gives coach like this really interesting combination of like lineups and players. And yeah, dude, this is just the
You're right.
beginning.
You're right, man. And a matter of time. It's a matter of time before we see stuff like this every single night where we're putting up, 65 points at halftime and 70 points at halftime. Like this team is unique like that. This team has a way of playing that you just got to take a step back and watch and appreciate. It's unlike anything else that I've seen in, the 29 years I've been watching NBA hoops. I mean, I've been watching like glued to my TV NBA hoops since I've been 10. I started a little bit earlier, but I can't say I was really glued. I just liked the New York Knicks at that time. So that was more like, you know, the start of the passion. But 29 years of watching hoops, and I cannot tell you guys enough, like what I see in this team is something that's so unique that we've got to just appreciate. So I don't know. I don't know, man. That's why I wanted to be in Oklahoma City while this is happening.
For real, dude.
It just means so much more. Like, and you guys from Australia, we all appreciate you guys listening from all over the world. And But it would be like your favorite footy team, and they're all of a sudden like, hey, we're gonna go ahead and get up and move to a different city. It'd be weird, like it wouldn't be right. Cheers, Blake.
So let's talk about the players that are playing this game. Okay,
All right.
he's a veteran. We'll just go with that. Aaron Wiggins, third year. Micic, rookie. Jang, second year. Joe, third year, right, Dave?
Yeah.
J Dub,
Fourth.
second year.
Fourth or we might be fifth. Fourth or fifth.
Okay. Shea, veteran. Giddy, third year. Chet, rookie. J Dub, second year. Kaysen. So we have only two veterans playing any. Shea and Kenny.
Yeah.
We have Wiggins' third year. Joe is third year, I think. Giddy's third year. So
Isaiah Joe's fourth year.
fourth year.
Yeah.
That's then.
That's pretty funny if we're calling him a veteran on our team.
Basically, it has to be. See, second year guys, Jang, Dub, J Will, and rookies. Case. I mean, it's just incredibly balanced, but so much youth, productive plays. Um, I've never seen anything like it. As much as we'll talk about the stadium deal and be like, yeah, we want to see this team stay in Oklahoma City. Like, I think it's crazy that Oklahoma City has the most advantageous setup any NBA team has ever had. Ever. They have more picks. They have more youth. They have an organization that's been built ground up for that youth. Like, you can't let something like this walk out of your city.
Yeah, you're right, dude. Dude, I think there would be a revolt in Oklahoma City if they let the Thunder leave. I really do. I don't think that there is anything nice would be done or said about the people if the Thunder left this team, because it would literally. I mean, you have a professional basketball team. You have a professional team. I mean, fuck, it's not. It doesn't even matter if it's basketball or it's a professional team that's there in your city. Like, you don't get that opportunity. Like, you just don't. Like, most of these small towns, like, think about it. If you're looking at baseball, you got these baseball teams right now that are spending $66 million for their entire year. And then Shohei just signed a contract for $70 million a year. So, like, like, you don't want to be Oklahoma City Thunder, or Oklahoma City is a small market team. You want to be able to keep a team like the Oklahoma City Thunder that can grow there. It's just crazy, man.
I I hope we wake up tomorrow and as soon as the polling opens, we're like, this is a.
Yeah, I hope so, man. Yeah,
And if
we do
it's not,
Sabbath.
dude, then we'll have to figure out how to make sure we go down fighting.
Yeah, I mean, make the best of it. I mean, you're right, Bluegill. We got that wow factor, that it factor. But we've also seen what happens when you can't keep the whole teams together, and it sucks because then you lose players like KD and inevitably have to trade Russ and start back over again.
But you can learn lessons. It would just their city got to benefit from all the lessons Oklahoma City learned.
Well, I mean, you
Las
got to look
Vegas
into
gets
this,
a 12 championships.
but like, I'll be honest with you, this is a bigger thing. Like, if the Thunder left Oklahoma City, do you think that loyalty that Sam Presti has always been talking about would matter? Like, do you think he would leave for a different team? You know, like, we're talking about much bigger than just
But like, what
one scenario.
if the ownership is willing to let you guide that team into championships that you built?
Sure,
You probably right.
sure, I agree. But what happens if you see that this team has a major flaw and there's no way of fixing it without tearing it down? That's the thing, is that, like, Sam Presti is sitting there thinking about stuff like this. Like, what does it mean if the Oklahoma City Thunder leave?
I don't want to think about it, but what does he think it means? Um,
I think it means exactly what he wants it. Like you telling me that there's not a team willing to pay him 20 something $1 million a year?
I would, but
I mean, if I was making a team and I just bought a team, the first thing I would do is look across the NBA and say the best GM in the NBA is Sam Presti, and I just bought this team. The first move I want to do is bring Sam on my team immediately. Sign him to a contract. Well, and again, like this is going to have to happen. I mean, it's going to happen to our coaching staff. It's going to happen to our assistant coaches. They're all going to get crazy, crazy offers and crazy contracts. It's part of it. Team starts doing well, people just start looking at it and be like, "Oh wait, I'll take Coach Bliss on our team, and we'll give him $500,000 more." Assistant GMs, yeah, guys. Like we haven't been poached yet, but it's coming. It happened last time. It's coming.
our coaching staff is a little bit of ways away from that happening.
Yeah, but our front office isn't.
Yeah, some of them are kind of like, like they've got didn't work kind of vibes.
Yeah.
What do you think, Giddy? Does he earn some closing minutes tonight with his shot falling?
Um, I don't know because I don't Giddy's not like it's such a game to by game basis. And then here's the thing is that Giddy, I would rather him play more minutes in that third quarter than that fourth quarter because typically when he's playing in that third quarter it's meaning because he's getting his 25, 27 minutes, and those are his minutes that he really does well on. He gets a couple minutes in that fourth quarter, but that team that he plays with in that third and fourth quarter, it's really a good team for him.
I see what you're saying.
Like it's like for me it's about matchup with Josh right now. Like if he's got a good matchup, he's got a good like guys out there on the court with him, then yeah, you keep him out there. But you're not putting Josh out there to be your main scorer. And if you are, then that's probably not going to go the way you want it to go. You want J Dub out there, you want Shea out there, you want Chet out there. Like those are your scoring animals.
Yeah, man. Here we go.
Go. All right,
All right.
guys. 18 assists in the first half. That's pretty crazy. They're talking about it on here. That's a season high. Pretty crazy, man.
Chet going to the free throw line.
All right, that's pretty crazy. Think about Mark and I've done this a lot. Um, I'll be honest with you, man, is that um yeah, Sam Presti would have a lot up his sleeves. Mark and I dove into the expansion idea a couple of episodes. Um, there is a thing that is um 8 picks you can keep, but there's also other things that you can do. Like if somebody picked one of your top whatever players, you could give them a first round instead. So there's things you can do like that. I don't know exactly all the rules and how much it's changed because I know there's been some changes since the last time I really looked at it. So I would have to get into that some more before I get in here and say this is a fact. But yeah, it starts with 8, but you can do things like that to make sure that you get to keep guys too.
There you go. Got the ball. Corner 3 by Kaysen. Great pass
Wow, dude.
by Giddy.
Wow. Giddy with his fourth or fifth assist, man. It's crazy.
Yeah.
8,
Look
8, and 5.
it from Clarkson again. He saw him and he was like, I'm not shooting that. He just almost stripped it.
Oh, he's going right at him.
And he stripped it.
Oh,
He did strip it this time, dude. And they bailed him out. And Kaysen knows it. He's like that. Bet you ain't gonna get away with that again. Shit, dude. Kaysen's so.
exactly.
I mean, we talk his defense like it's his best attribute. 3-point percentage.
Wow. Yeah, it's crazy, man.
But he's like, oh yeah, he's a better defender than he is offensive, and he's the best shooter in the NBA right now. You're like, how do you justify this? I don't even know how to process it. To chat with
He's just
Clarkson on
that
him.
good, bro.
There you go, Dub. They're not gonna leave Kaysen.
Nope.
Stick somebody on him in the corner and be like, I'm not leaving you. So that gives Dub all that space to work. And one.
Oh, I saw that coming, dude.
Shay. I didn't see the and one coming, dude. How did he do that?
Dude, he swept him under, and he immediately went one way, and Shea was like, "Oop." Here it goes. Ready? See, oop, right there. The second Shea does that, bro, on his dribble, if he can get them to extend their hands just a little bit, he goes up so quick that they can't remove their hands, and it's an automatic foul. It's brilliant, man. It's unlike James Harden move where eventually the NBA was going to crack down on that move,
Yeah.
Like this is like you have to call that foul because you cannot not call that because he has them create that contact.
Oh, nice offensive rebound by Chet. Laid it
Shit,
in.
man.
20-point lead. Cruising. Kaysen, he's like, I should have got that. He holds himself. Oh, Shea
Oh,
got one.
Shea.
Shea gets a steal. Shea gets 2 points. That's how it works.
Dum, dum. He got 2 steals on the night now, man. He's just gobbling up them steals recently, dude. He's got like
Hungry.
16 steals in 3 games, so 17, 18 steals in 4 games so far, dude. That's insanity.
Kaysen Wallace, 3-point percentage, 52.3.
Wow.
What does that mean to you, man? Like, how do we figure this out?
Man. Yeah, dude. I don't know, man. It means that his best attribute to us is his defense, but the stat
You're just repeating what I said, dude.
no, but the stat that proves he's like something to look at more is that 52%, man. Like, can he be within like 5% of that, by the end of the season? It's like 47%. Because if he can be, we're talking about a legit like 3 and D player to the point where it's only a matter of time before he's a top 4 guard in the 5 guard in the NBA, you know?
That's how I feel.
I mean, if you're thinking about it for the future and saying you could have a future of Shea, J Dub, and Kaysen as your 1, 2, 3 guards, and all 3 of them are elite in their own special way. Yeah, dude. I mean, sign me the fuck up.
What level of 3-point? How many 3-pointers does he need to shoot per game to get to that level? So far, he's shot
What is he at right now?
44. He's 23 for 44.
So how many free 3-pointers is he shooting a game right now?
Like
Can you see that
2.
stat?
Yeah, it's like 2.1.
He's averaging 2 right now.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, averaging 2 a game. So I mean, shooting 173 pointers, man. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's a pretty baller stat if he's averaging that. You know, that's something, especially a rookie season.
I wonder how many rookies have ever made 100 threes.
Let's find out. I got it. How many?
I mean, he's got to stay healthy, but that's sort of what he's on pace for. Oh, great defense by Kaysen on Clarkson. Clarkson hit a great shot, but like
All right, so Steph Curry
great
made
entry pass.
166 3-pointers in
Oh, Dub, did you
2009.
see that, bro?
What?
That dunk.
Nah, man, I was looking at stats. My bad.
Oh man, dude, that's nasty, dude.
Oh shit, I have to rewatch it.
Dude, they're gonna show that one a lot. Uh-oh, transition. Watch out.
Chet,
Free for Chet. Splash.
Darian,
25-point lead.
Darian. It has to be Chet, man. I'm sorry, all the Shea lovers out there, all the J Dub lovers out there. Chet has the biggest upside.
It's when you're tall.
When you're tall, can shoot, dribble like a guard, play massive, incredible
Kaysen for
defense.
3. Ooh, got it. Ooh, shooter's touch.
Wow,
Shooter's
dude.
touch.
He went
the
to
front of the
Sunday school,
rim.
bro. Got that Sunday
in.
school roll, man.
Yo, Chet with that great pass, finding him. And honest, I mean, guys, there you go. That's a jump. I'm not trying to like punk Dort, but we talked. Season was getting started. Like Dort needs to stay healthy because games like this, where all of a sudden you see a 50% 3-point shooter out there on the court with your starters, it gets really hard to like. Woo-hoo-hoo. See that?
Damn, dude. Damn, dude. Fontecchio? That's a fun name to say. Oh, Chet almost was there, bro.
He was almost there. Crazy how fast he jumps the second time.
All right. Let me ask you this. Darian Cunningham, who has bigger upside, Shea or J Dub? I want to know what you think, Darian, because I mean, I don't know.
Oh, Doug went for another dunk. He got a block that time. Greedy. I love it when someone's greedy. There you go. Great defense by. Missed the layup.
There
And
we
Shea gets
go.
the dunk this time. 28-point
see,
lead.
Darian, I keep asking myself this. I asked Mark this the other day. How much, or Mark asked me actually. I shouldn't say I asked myself this, but Mark asked me, how much better can Shea get? And I couldn't
Here we
sit there
go.
and
Giddy with a
say anything.
steal. Shea with a dunk. 30-point lead, guys.
But like, how much better can Shea get? Okay, he's not peaking yet, guys. So how much better can Shea get? How much more can he dominate? We don't know. But can J Dub ever get to Shea's level that Shea is at currently? That's the question that I have, because
Yes.
what Shea is doing right now in his career is truly spectacular.
J-Dub can. It won't look the same.
Okay.
Okay. But J-Dub can become like here, like if you or you say one thing, you might always say like Shea does this or that better. But when I look at
Yeah.
somebody at Shea's level, I'm talking perennial MVP candidate. And so other people will do it in different ways. But for someone to be a perennial NBA MVP candidate, they need to average about 20 points a game. It can go up to like 30, 32. But you need to average 5+ assists.
Yeah.
You need to be active in the rebounds, around 5, and if you can defend at a high level, that's another thing. So J-Dub can get to that point. Will he ever average 32? No, but he probably will be a better 3-point shooter. Like I don't know that Shea will ever get to that level that J-Dub can reach from the perimeter orientated, and also he's more athletic. So there's things that J-Dub can learn from Shea, but I think as far as like a player who hits their prime and they're an unstoppable
Yeah.
force of nature, absolutely, dude. That's J-Dub's. What do you think?
I I it- I look at Shea as a once in a generational player. I don't like, for me to say that J Dub could get to Shea's level would be, I mean, like, honestly, like, I have a hard time with it, man, because like I don't know if we'll ever see another player like Shea at Shea's level. Um, I think that when it's all said and done, Shea's going to be known as one of the greatest guards to ever play the game. And for us to say that J Dub's going to be able to get to that level is I can't say that, you know? Like, Shea's special, man. Like, Shea's not just good on offense, he's just not good on defense. Like his knowledge of the game and what he can do in that mid-range and extending by passing, and he's got the players around him. Like, we really don't know where Shea's going in the NBA, but if you're talking about straight up upside, the best upside on this team is Chet. The greatest potential for one of the greatest players um ever has to go to Shea. Has to go to
Hmm.
Shea. Because when it's all said and done, Shea's gonna hold so many records, it's not even gonna be funny.
Hmm. I think you could say all the Dub by the time it's all done.
You're right. You're right. But Dub's got 4 more years to get to Shea's age. And what
Well,
can he do? How
experience
much
level.
improvement can he get in
They're
that
pretty
four
close in
years?
age, actually, but
Sure.
experience. Yes.
Well, even experience though, like they came in the
Oh,
league at the same years.
Chet with the swatted.
It's a nice dude.
I thought it was a great move until that thing was put into the bleachers. Well, the Jazz are suddenly deciding to start defending.
Just getting their hands in the passing lanes, man.
Yeah.
Horton Tucker's really good at that. Yeah.
7 seconds on the shot clock. Jang throwing the ball inbounds from the side out. Shot up,
He felt
hits
like
the
getting
rim.
fouled. I thought he got fouled.
Yeah, it seemed pretty physical.
I would have
Sexton scores.
given it to Joe.
We're still up by 27, so obviously none of this really is worrisome,
Yeah.
but they're definitely. So I guess they called a foul there, but we almost turned it over. So we got fortunate to keep that one. All right, here comes Jang throwing an inbounds pass. 12 on the shot clock. Come on, Joe. Step back. Splash.
Boom. That's splash splash.
Back to 30.
All right. You guys have good question. Where's Bertans? Great question. Notice that Dort's behind the bench as well. Yeah. I don't know if it's planned rest, hurt or other shit. So we'll find out.
Bertans?
Yeah.
What do you think? You're saying something to me earlier. What do you think about what's going to happen?
Well, I think that every single one of these guys that aren't getting playing time right now, that are on a contract that are valuable, like Bertans obviously is very valuable right now, and Trey Mann's very valuable, and Poku's very valuable. Some of these guys that aren't getting PT that are coming up the end of their contracts for the first, and they don't want to sign with the Oklahoma City Thunder. You're going to have to look at the possibility of a big trade happening where we're going to move 2 or 3, even 4 players. Um, like I wouldn't be surprised at all, man. And picking up another player, maybe doing a deal with Chicago, maybe doing a deal with Utah Jazz, maybe doing a deal with, helping facilitate a Zion move and picking up the pieces there. I really don't know how much interaction we're going to have in the trade deadline, but I wouldn't be surprised if Sam Presti is active enough to pick up somebody and just to help get that person to get more minutes on the team, because even if it's somebody that comes out and puts up 15 minutes a game, that's more than some of those guys are getting, or all those guys are getting combined right now. So it's something you have to take a step back and look at.
There you go, Shea. 99-67. So up by 32. 4 minutes left.
You got to look at the trade deadline, man. You got to look at that in
Line.
It's in February. But you know, in January we've got a really tough schedule, so we really want our thick bench there. But really, there there could be a really huge trade that a team needs like us to step in and move some money around and take a big name. I wouldn't be surprised if it's a name. I don't know, man. I don't want to say a name and everybody get all excited and nothing happens.
Start some rumors. Start some rumors. Get everybody wound up, Dave.
I mean, like you got to look at Utah. Um, Laurie Markkinen obviously is somebody that I would circle. Um, Ole Linkle is somebody that you throw in there. You know what I'm saying?
Woo! Chet.
Like,
Don't.
nice dude.
Shea. Leads him
Um,
into it.
so yeah, dude. Then you look on the other side. You go Chicago, man. You've got Caruso. I love Caruso. I could always see him coming back, being part of the Thunder organization again. Oh, offensive. Come on, where's that call? Holy shit,
Yeah,
man.
Horton Tucker just lowered his shoulder. There you go.
Shea just
Shea
stole
just
that.
took it.
But I could also see like was it Vershak? I can't even say his name. The big man from
Yeah,
Chicago
Chet.
coming over on a trade too. So there's a lot of
Oh,
pieces and
Vucevic.
players and that work with inside Coach D's offense that could be like pieces that just fit in, simultaneously to that whole. You play both sides. You need to shoot a three and hit a three. You need to be able to understand an offensive flow, and cutting and dribbling. So there's a lot of guys that we could be
There you
moving
go,
around and
Shea.
like that.
All right, so here comes Jay Will. You think up 36, coach is gonna let him keep running?
Um, no, this is the last quarter they run. He's gonna let him finish the quarter or start subbing him out. So
Can you think of a time recently where we put a team away in 3 quarters, like since the rebuild started?
it's, it's been a while.
Like it hasn't happened,
I
has
thought
it?
we are gonna do. I thought we are gonna do it to Dallas the other night.
Shit, dude. Me
Just
too.
saying, like
Me too.
fourth quarter was going. I think we had a 20-something point lead in the fourth, going into that fourth quarter.
Yeah, 24 up to.
Oh
But 34 is a little bit different, right?
yeah,
But still, I mean, they don't have Luca. That's like the main thing. But if a team gets on a run
yep,
and they close 24, they could 34.
yep.
You're out of
What's up,
timeouts by
Sammy?
the end of 24 anyway. What's up,
Exactly,
buddy?
man. Damn.
Joe got this one.
There we
Got the
go.
charge
They
on.
called it. Yeah.
Got him front.
We've got Chet with 15 now, man, or 16, and Jay Lynn, Jay Will, I'm sorry, with 15. Kaysen with 10, Josh with 8, and Shay with 30, man. Josh is 2 points away from making it every starter double digits, man.
The double shake. Get the shake hands.
Oh,
Nice shot with
Isaiah Joe with
Joe.
deep three. Follow through, baby.
Yo. Shea got the
Oh,
rebound.
Shay.
Jeng's going to the free throw line.
Hell yeah, dude.
Man. People got to start getting pumped up, man.
Gotta
This
be, man.
season is going to be crazy.
We're just starting to click, man. Man, I was pumped the other day, Mark. Unc wrote me, right? Before the Golden State game, right?
Yeah.
And he was, had some questions and we sat down, we talked it through, this questions and stuff like that. And afterwards, man, he was like, I'm just pumped about this game again. I think we're good. And I was nervous, man. I'm not gonna lie. I was nervous at the end of the game when I'm like, damn it, I just told Unc to relax and it was gonna be okay. Yeah, dude.
And it
Golden
was
State
okay,
makes me
bro.
nervous.
That's the
Yeah,
thing. There's so many ups and downs. That's one of the great things about this team is their maturity of realizing it's like the game's not over no matter what happened in the first 3 quarters.
you're right, dude.
And they find a way to fight through. Hey, Trey Mann's in the game right now. Then
Damn
great
nice, dude.
pass by Micic. So we got Jang, Joe, Trey Mann, Micic, and Jay Will. I like this
Man,
lineup. It's interesting.
it's a fun lineup right here.
40 seconds on the game clock before fourth. All right, so
Oh, offensive.
another one.
Oh, dude, that hurt though, dude.
Yeah,
That threw him up in the air, man. Oh yeah, it's like I'm not gonna move for a second, guys. Just give me. Dude, he went flying, dude. He went flying, dude. All right, man. Thank you for that thumbs up. Whoever just did that, I appreciate you guys. Whoever gives us thumbs up, it means a lot to us. It's one way that Mark and I realize that we're doing a good job, even though we constantly question ourselves. So we appreciate you guys. Thank you.
Three. Yeah,
Boom. That's money,
seriously.
bro.
Like recently, people have been dropping those thumbs up like crazy.
It's insane.
Um, not really sure why. So thank you.
I
Like,
just
what the fuck is wrong with you assholes?
you guys aren't supposed to like us that much. Come on, guys. Don't give us that many thumbs up. No, I'm just kidding. No, we got so many thumbs down for so long that it literally killed our algorithm. And it was all because of Victor and all that shit. So, you know, getting a lot of people standing up and saying good job guys, it means a lot. So,
It made me decide I didn't really give a fuck about what algorithm. Like, I almost wanted to turn the entire channel private. Like, yeah, like you have to be like, or like you have to follow to even see or communicate with us. Like, I don't know, dude. It really was just like, fuck all of this. Like, and it was intentional, man. There's a lot of people who were just trying to throw out some hate, and
yeah, dude.
I'm just like, dude.
But I want to say I was really proud of the fan base that is around here. You guys, especially when we started talking about Josh Giddey and just being waiting until the information all comes out before we jumped on sides and shit like that. So I'm proud of you guys for sticking with it and understanding that the truth was going to come out and recognizing the Oklahoma City Thunder organization wasn't going to allow Josh to play if they hadn't already done their own investigation on it. So um saving a young man's um name is a big thing in this situation. So yeah, guys, good job on that. Tip your hat, guys.
It's still a mess.
Oh man, too cool. Appreciate that, man. It's a fun thing to look at.
We're thing and the Josh thing. I was just like, I don't, I don't really care to find new people. Like, it's almost like stop the algorithm just to stop sharing us with other people.
Yeah.
And then we could just like the people who are around, they can be around and everybody else can fuck off.
But we just that's the
There's no
thing is
formula
like
for doing that though.
we just want this place to be enjoyable for the listeners. Like and we know that
Woo! What a
there's
pass by Matrix
wow.
to cutting giddy.
We know that there's a good happy place with lots of rainbows and like lots of prayers out there for those people that want that. And then there's this place for all those other people that like to do all the awesome things in life and are down with it. That's what this place is for. So we appreciate you guys. Seriously. If you guys want to do anything for us, just enjoy the community and the people talking and having guys like Bluegill says, "Hey, you guys got to try this tree sap. This stuff is amazing." Because I wouldn't have ever tried tree sap if it wasn't for Bluegill. So seriously,
Life changing. I mean, and that's the thing.
thanks, Sammy.
Be here to participate, but a community thing, and it's going to mean a lot to all of us.
Yeah, man.
But like, um, this whole like social media firestorm, like burn people at the stake kind of type,
Yep.
like that's not like that's not what I do anything for. I don't want that in my life. Like there've always been people like that. You go back to like the beginning of even like the country that we live in. Really every country, like every place in the world. Like there's always mobs.
Sure.
Mob rule is like has been systematically proven to be stupid.
Yep.
Fucking morons.
Fucking morons, bro.
So yeah, they can't can't fuck with us, but that's just because like
We don't give a shit, man. Like, I think that was the best thing about when we started this podcast, and people were like making fun of us and like, guys, this is not how you start a podcast. Like, this is you don't start a podcast like this. This is not how you do it. And Mark and like, fuck you. We're gonna start our podcast the way we want. We don't want your listeners. We want our own listeners. So smoke bud, watch the game, and hang the fuck out with us, man. That's it.
and if you don't fucking roll with us, then you can fuck off. It's that simple, man.
You guys can find other places to talk Thunder hoops. This is our space.
Well, honestly, it's like diet is made for people who want to live a different way. Like
True that.
don't make your podcast. That's just my opinion, though, and that's why people come here is because they know they're gonna be able to fun, they're gonna talk some hoops, and they're not gonna get judged. I don't know for sure if that's why people like it, but that's why I feel like the only people we're gonna judge are the fucking haters, dude.
Dude, I could say this is that I I knew that there was some toxic people in Oklahoma City Thunder communities around Oklahoma City and around the world, but I was unaware of how toxic it was until we got on Twitter. So, um,
Do you
dip
think
dip
people
with
are
care,
just like
guys.
genuinely these people are really unhappy, or do you think it makes them happy to make other people think it is?
I think Twitter's like the big bully. You know, like the big bully that sits there and just picks on the one kid that is a little bit special
Nice
needs,
drive by
and
Giddy.
needs a little bit of extra help. You know what I'm saying? He just sits there and pick on him until finally that kid just snaps and like beats the fuck out of him, you know? Like that's what Twitter is that like that bully that's just sitting there picking on the person. So Twitter's designed like that, man. It's like death by 10,000 cuts.
Here, bro, answering questions. It is, dude. It is like death by a million paper cuts.
Dude, Sammy, that's great. I never knew how you came to the show, man. Did you see that, Mark?
No, no. What do you say?
Sammy says he said funny thing is I came to be part of the show is because he came here for the AFL title we had.
No way.
Yeah, dude, that's how Sammy Dog came a part of it, man. That's great.
Awesome, dude. I remember when we were learning about AFL and we're like, we got to talk about Mason Cox and the,
I know, right?
you know, we draft Josh Giddy, right? And we felt like elite at a young age, potentially had
Yep.
elite in a sport, a different sport. And you're like,
Yep.
how is it about this incredible sport? And it just led us down this rabbit trail. And so many great things have come this way where, like you mentioned, bluegill trees out to us. Like
Yep.
our Australian fans introduced AFL to us. Like our life has been so enriched by the cultural elements and new things that
Yep.
we've been shown. It's pretty crazy.
I mean, it's crazy. I mean, like it's crazy because if you think about even um our first AFL post that we did, it was about um that one team that had just won and they were partying with that special needs kid,
Okay, yeah.
right? And that was like that's what the episode was about,
Hmm.
like being jacked up that was like I don't know, dude. And it's crazy. Like just because you see something one time and you go squirrel, and all of a sudden next thing you know is that like your basis for Australia has tripled and quadrupled within like 3 days. It was crazy. It was unbelievable.
And as the good things come and then the bad things come, and you're like, all right, what is the point of the life? That's what social media does to you, man. And like it or not,
Yep.
YouTube is a social media platform, and that's something that's hard to remember when you get into it. But um, I just, I don't know. I gotta have a higher filter for like the bullshit. I just, I get real susceptible to.
I like every single time we get on Twitter and we start messing around on Twitter. It's like a shitstorm. It's crazy, man.
Dude, we
It's
we
like
we know
what
how to
the
stir
hell?
up shitstorms like nobody's business, dude.
Oh my word, dude. Oh my god, dude.
It's like we're
We've
like
we've had
attracted
some.
to it like a horse fly to shit.
Oh, dude, the threats that we have, man, we've had on there. It's crazy, dude. It's insane. Yep.
Bro. I love it how like bad people do these really bad things and they're convinced they're good people doing good things. Like all those people who are like sharing what they thought were naked pictures of an underage girl to was. Oh, look how
I love it, dude.
like uh you are the definition of the problem.
Yep. But I don't like a lot of things that Stephen A says at all. Like I think a lot of the shit that he says is just BS. But when he got on there and really defended not necessarily Josh Giddey,
Ooh, Poku with a
but
block.
defended the moment,
Yeah.
you know, like I dug it. I was like, I'm happy somebody is saying something because everybody else is like, oh, not going to touch this one, you know, and it's like, wait a second here, like let the process do its job.
Well, I mean, if you don't, then you're gonna be run by every single random anonymous Twitter fucking account.
Exactly. All right, Darian, what do you mean by another podcast? We do one on Apple. We've got one pretty much on every platform, but like, are you talking like getting on someone else's show? We get offers all the time to go on shows. In fact, I got offered twice last week. I don't even tell Mark when I get offers because Mark doesn't like
I'm shy.
to
I'm
go into.
antisocial.
He's like, hell no.
Like you can do it, bro. And that's kind of throwing you under the bus. I know.
But like I got
Oh,
Berton's
Bertans.
nice. I got asked on this guy that was going to be talking about the Oklahoma City Thunder, and he has a pretty nice following on Oklahoma City Thunder or Oklahoma or pretty good following on podcasts. I was like, man, I'm good. I'm good. Like I know I could be on a big podcast, but I'm just like, no, I'm just good. I don't want to be on a show. I don't want to be on your um person that you're like, oh, look at this dumb idiot that's on my show.
Well, I think one
I
of the
got my own show
biggest
for that.
things, yeah, we we actually don't really have a lot of free time. So like we watch the games and then like a couple times a week we'll get together and talk and we'll turn that into a podcast. But like
Yeah,
it's crazy how little time we even have when like the season's in full swing and kids are in
yeah.
school and life is going. Like sometimes like the last week we didn't even I think we talked like maybe like twice all week.
Yeah, dude. It's true.
So it
Yeah, man.
busy people. And that's not trying to brag because like sometimes I wonder how I stay busy all the time because I'm like, but you know, year old and I got a couple of teenagers and it's amazingly complicated sometimes.
No doubt, man. Um, all right, Lori Marketing, Oklahoma City Thunder,
Yeah, a
trade
lot of people want
speculations,
that.
Phantom
Ooh,
TV.
Sexton went down
A lot of
hard,
people
dude.
want that.
Yeah.
I could definitely see something like that happening. There's certain players that are sitting out. on Utah's sidelines that I've constantly wondered about. So yeah, man. Yeah. Definitely
All
thinking
right, dude.
about stuff like that.
Thursday Kings, Saturday Nuggets. Now these Thursday is 9 p.m. start time Central Time, so that'd be a 10 o'clock start time for you.
Yeah.
Um, that's late, bro, and that's
Yep.
a
Not
weeknight.
doing that one.
So yeah, you're out. Okay.
Yep. Yeah, I'm out on that one. I got limits.
The other one is Saturday, I believe it said, but it's a 1 hour earlier start time, so but still pretty late for you.
Oh, nice.
But I don't like it
Um,
when they're late like that. It fucks your schedule up if you stay up.
I mean, if it's on the weekend, I don't mind it. I can make it work as long
Yeah,
as I don't feel sick. So
yeah.
I'm good.
All right, cool. So I'll
So
plan on covering the Kings, and then you'll be there for the Nuggets, bro. Like that's baller.
yeah, done.
Those are two tough games. Let's talk about this. By the way, it's only a 22-point game, dude. So we're not like about to start caring, but now it's a 20-point game with 4:50 left. Should we start like pretending like we care about this, or talk about the upcoming games?
Um, well, I mean, yeah, I think it's a game until it's not.
All right,
We
Jen
got to get
corner
another
three.
bucket here. Boom,
Yeah.
drip, drop.
Boom.
There we go.
I mean, it's not like it mattered a whole lot because we're up by 20, but they've gone on like a 15-point run. So Jang's three
Yeah,
is, it's a momentum shifter. I want to give him credit, so much credit for this game. I mean, so hard.
dude, he deserves it, man. Let's just be honest. Like, out of all the young players that we have on the team, he's the one guy that I really see a positive future with. You know, he's tall, he's lanky, he's got a great shot. It's smooth. He plays great defense. I mean, he's everything you want in a backup post player slash guard slash whatever you need. A hybrid player. His release is so quick. He doesn't need anything, man. Like, this is exactly what you need. Could he start later in life? Sure, no doubt. Oh man, Unc, we appreciate you, man. All right, 20-point game. All right, who's going to put up some points right up here, man? We got to get a bucket. So, yeah, dude, let's go to Lindy. Why not? That's staying here. Is that the fourth or third? Left, and Berton's bringing the ball in. Carson, that is the question right there. Mark, he asked, can you see the Thunder making a trade at the deadline? That's a question that we talked about earlier. There's a lot of people on this chat that said that there's no way that Sam does a trade. Um, but I'll be honest with you, is I think there is always a opportunity, especially when you're talking about draft picks or making this team better and making it ready for a push. So I could see the Oklahoma City Thunder doing a trade if it was for a player that they got to have for a couple years. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, I got you. Boom. So, well, listen, a rental player, like, if we're bringing in a rental player, then we're not giving up a draft pick for the rental player, or we're doing something like that. George, take it easy, man. Um,
George, good seeing you, buddy.
but I don't look at, like, Lauri Markkanen has 2 years. I looked at the Chicago Bulls team that I threw out there, Vera Chow and Caruso, they both have a couple years on their contract. So, like anybody the Thunder are going to trade for, it's not going to be a person that has 1 year because that's not somebody the Thunder typically trade for. Is the people that are um, leaving the team afterwards. We've seen it happen. So
Vucevic, is that the guy you mean from the
Vucevic,
Bulls?
yeah. Like those guys are like have team friendly contracts that have a couple of years left on their contracts. That you know what I'm saying? Like you got to look at those grand scheme of like. Then you look at like players that will fit inside the Oklahoma City Thunder system, and then you look at like what the Oklahoma City Thunder might need, like or versus might want, and then it starts getting a little muddier. Like what type of players would go here, what type of players there. So um like there's so much that goes into it, and fortunately for a lot of these players, like going to Oklahoma City would be the best thing for their careers. Like Laurie Marketing, best thing. You think about Caruso coming back to Oklahoma City, that would be great for him. Like, so there's so many players out there that you got to look at and circle and say, yeah, man, I could see this player coming there and helping us out and having 2 years finding a spot. And if they don't find a spot, they're tradable because they're team friendly contracts. Too cool. It's not about needing a trade. It's about facilitating a trade to get better sometimes. And when you have a lot of players that aren't playing that are coming up on contract years, you got to take a look at that and take a step back. But I don't want to make a trade. I don't want any of these guys to go.
So 23-point lead. The Jazz have the ball with 3:10 on the clock. We're seeing Waters, Jang, Poku, Bertans, and Trey Mann. This will be the first fourth quarter that our starters have been able to rest. Not just of the season, but I think for the whole of the rebuild.
Well, no, we had a couple blowouts that coach had sit Shea in the
Yeah, but
fourth.
the starters, not the whole starting. And I don't even remember which games you're talking about. I'm not saying they didn't happen, but I mean fuel in there. Like the idea that like we didn't go to the starters at all in the fourth. That was like a Chris Paul like level. Like last time, I really feel like we saw anything like that.
Yeah, you're right.
We saw it sometimes with Russ, but like that backup unit wasn't exactly elite with Russ, so they usually stuck to their rotations.
The backup unit sucked with Russ.
So 2:35 on the clock. We're up by 19 is all right now. I mean, so yeah, 19. That's it.
Whoop, 16.
Team with 2:26. What do you think Coach's gonna do? You
Nothing,
feeling
man.
some anxiety, Dave?
No, I think coach is going to make them dribble it out more. He's getting mad at them because they're coming down the court and shooting the ball within the first 6 seconds of the shot clock, and that,
Remember Benny
and
Lentz?
of course,
Benny Lentz here, I think, for
yeah,
you.
man. Yep.
No, 8th grade for you.
Nope. Seventh.
7th grade.
Yep.
One time you guys got a big lead, and he put me and a bunch of the scrubs in the fourth quarter, and we blew that lead.
Oh yeah, dude.
Oh my
Oh yeah,
god,
dude.
dude! That locker room was the first time I realized that nice people could scream.
Oh yeah, dude.
He's like,
Yeah,
"What's
man.
wrong with you?" I'm like, "I don't even know what I'm doing out there, man." I get into a game from sitting on the bench cold, and the intensity of that game was pretty crazy. They're just like trapping you and like
Yeah,
insane.
dude. Well, the problem was that Benny was just like, "Oh yeah, scrubs. 5 minutes left in the game."
Yeah,
Like he should have never done that. He should have waited until 2 minutes left and then put the scrubs in.
I thought the game was in hand.
He thought he was all good, bro. He like had a premature moment, bro.
Yo, dude, it happens to the best of us.
Man, I'm like the
Get a
king
little
of the
excited.
premature, bro.
Get a little excited. You remember that game? It was at the Larry Jones I think is the name of the
Oh, really?
old gym.
Dude, there's so many games that I try to forget, but I don't, I don't remember. No.
Yeah, I mean, it was that's the crazy thing. I have a like, I don't remember a lot of games I played in, but that game sticks out to me because I was
Yeah,
just like, dude, way over
man.
my head.
There was a few times when I got my first varsity game. I was a freshman, man, right?
Hmm.
And we were playing was first like big tournament. So it was in Wichita, Kansas, and we got put in the game, and immediately like someone just took the ball from me, and then he laughed at me, and immediately I'm like, what the fuck am I doing in this game? Like, why am I in this game, coach? Get me out of this game. I don't belong in this game. It's insane, dude. Makes you feel so small so quickly, and we have 150 fans screaming at you, and then you turn the ball over. Yeah, you feel
So yeah,
about as
Trayman gets blocked with 60 seconds left in the game. We're up by 14. Okay, we're up by 8 with 54 seconds left. This is like both coaches are like, I don't think there's enough time, but shit, dude. This like we're making it really, really, really tight. It's like a complete time management. Oh, Jang with an
oh,
ice top
Uzman. There we go.
ceiling dunk. Just kidding. But seriously, dude, what a game by Jang. He missed one shot, I think.
18 points, bro.
My God.
When you put up 18 points in the game and you haven't been playing a lot recently at all, yeah, bro, it's over
It is over, dude. Let's talk about what we saw. It
for sure,
was
man.
over before the fourth quarter started, and then, you know, the Jazz chipped away, but this game was in the bag, dude. It really was.
It almost brought memories back of Dallas game. I'm not gonna like sit here and lie. For a
Yeah,
minute
it
there, I'm
did.
like, what the fuck? Like, can this really happen twice where a team is just getting crushed by us and then come back in the fourth quarter? And that answer is yes.
Yeah, I mean, but we were able to rest our starters for the whole fourth quarter. Quite different because
Hmm.
we played to our rotations against the Mavericks, and it didn't work out for us. So, we won the game, but it was yeah, that was too close for comfort. This one started comfort, but
Yeah,
Jang with some serious minutes, bro. 18 points, which is a season high for him. Maybe a career high. I don't know. I don't know, but 6 or 7, 3 for 4 from deep. I I'm really proud of the work that he's put in and the time he spent working on his craft in the G League. It's paying off.
it is,
Um,
man.
and what do you think about his game? Just like minus all the stats, just like what his game he brings to the table with his game.
Well, if he can come out here and play like what he did tonight, and he can do that on a regular basis on every single night, not even put up the 18 points, but just do the little things right. 2 assists, 3 rebounds, shooting efficiently. If he could do that on every given night, then we're talking about a special player, and having another player like that coming off the bench is key. Isaiah Joe is one of those players for us. He's a plus minus guy that's the out of this world. And what he's doing this year as a sixth man is great, but he has off games, and that's just inevitable for a shooter. So having a guy like Usman Jang that doesn't necessarily need to shoot threes to score, you got to have as many of those guys as possible on your team. So big night for Usman Jang. I'm looking at this and I'm circling this night for Josh Giddey as a huge night. 12 points, 8 rebounds, 10 is I'm sorry, 10 rebounds, 8 assists. He also had a steal and a block. He was incredibly efficient with the ball, just doing some great things. But getting a double double tonight after everything that's gone on is a huge thing for Josh.
Yeah, we could talk and we should talk about a bunch of other guys, but Cason Wallace and what he's been able to do this season has been remarkable.
Hmm.
This game, he shot below his season percentage for 3-pointers. He shot 50%. And somehow that's below his average, which is NBA leading 2%.
Hmm.
I guess it'll go down slightly, but you know, you only shoot 50% from deep. 10 points, 2 blocks, and those blocks were both on Jordan Clarkson's jump shots. Just an amazing defender. Um, Overall, what he does on the defensive end is what earns him minutes every single night. And then the fact that he's a knockdown shooter with the best of them at this point, a quarter of the way in the season, is something that's really hard for us to around. We love talking big three, Shea, J Dub, Chet. We throw Giddy in there as the continual triple double threat. But then how do we fit Kaysen in? Right now he's off the bench. Dort, when he comes back, he's going to be the starter. But what Kaysen brings to the table when he starts as a 50% 3-point shooter
Hmm.
who defends his position at such a high level, it makes everybody around him better. I know Dort does the same thing, but it's just really exciting. This team is really starting to round into shape, and I can't help but get excited about Kaysen as being you're really one of the centerpieces of our future, even though sometimes it looks like he's the odd man out. That's to be expected. He was freshman in college when he gets picked up.
Hmm.
He's coming in, he's figuring out how to use his elite skills to really help the team win every game.
Yeah, man, and we gotta, tip our hats yet again to Shea. 3 steals on the night, 7 assists, man. He's spraying that ball around everywhere. His 30 points was really impressive, but just passing the ball like he did and finding the guys open like he did all night long is truly what a special point guard can do. And it's crazy thinking that he's playing that point guard, shooting guard, small forward guard. I love saying that. That sounds great. But what he's doing is special right now, and a lot of people are taking notes about his play and saying that this young man is going to be the face of the NBA, not just Canadian basketball, but the franchise Oklahoma City Thunder. NBA is not ready for Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
Let's talk a little bit about the bench. We mentioned Jang, but um, I want to kind of skip straight down to Micic because he's someone who has had trouble finding court minutes, and we saw really he was one of the leaders in minutes off of the bench, and his consistency out there tonight, I was really impressed with. Now his shooting was just 1 for 5, but he had 5 assists, and his ability to find the shooter, lead the shooter into a shot, use ball fakes while he's going at full speed to create space for his
Hmm.
teammates. It's really elite. And there's
Hmm.
a drive where he found a cutting Josh Giddey and just really got him an open shot there.
Hmm.
Such important plays for players like him to make. He's really going to be a special guy for us. We haven't needed him a lot, but you mentioned it during the game. January coming up is just a really lots of back to backs and things like that. So having these guys keyed in, ready to play minutes at any given time, it's what it's all about.
That's right, man. Chet and J Dub tonight scored 31 points between them. Passing the ball well, rebounding. Chet had 8 rebounds and just incredibly efficient for both of them. So these guys are playing incredibly well. We're all zeroed in right now, and it seems like when our starters are on the court, we're just dominating the ball on both sides of the court, and that's what we need to do. Like Mark said, this game was over in the start of the fourth quarter. Jazz just made a comeback, and that's just the way it's going to go. They outscored us by almost 20 points in that fourth quarter. You know what? That's cool with me because it got these bench players a lot of playing time. So thanks guys for
It
listening.
was great minutes for those guys, dude. You're right. And obviously, we appreciate everybody joining us. Thank you for the thumbs up. We, Dave, you want to be back tomorrow?
Yeah, man, we'll be back tomorrow morning. Let's do it.
See you guys then.